right. Time.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's here. Oh, he's here. Um, Time for the thunder to begin. Yeah, Quentin, you guys are moving through the valley. I mean, there are these animal pens all around where you woke up in, actually. And as you guys get deeper, I mean, you're walking along the side of the river. Um, it's fairly wide, and no one goes near it. They learned pretty quick that there are ghosts that try to kill you in the river. Um, and we're headed toward. Well, start to move through a gate, um, as if there's like a thing here, right? There's something here. There's a structure. There's still animal pens around you. You can't see very far. You're almost right on top of it when you see that you're actually coming to a dock. Um, that appears to also serve as a bridge, like across the river. But what are you doing, Quentin, as you all draw near this thing?
Quentin, before we get there, approaches James, and even without announcing his presence, asking, like, Blackwater. I tug on his pants or something.
Pants. Yes. You need something.
Why are we here? What's the point of this?
I've already told you. Several times, in fact.
Have you really? You said you only search for the power of death. Whatever that childish name you gave it means. What do you intend to do with it? When you're dead, what's the point?
There are many things that must be done after this quest is finished. I will tell you in time. If I tell you now, you may die,
James.
I may die, this may not.
Don't bullshit. Do you even know what would you do if you were undying?
I already am. And this is what I am doing.
Very well.
I'll tell you what. There was a man quite a while ago. He waged a war that he should have won. And he almost did. But because of me and several others and death, he was forced to flee into the marshes. And now he gathers power there. And I will stop him. That is my end goal. And I would have you join me after this is all over. Shut up, Justin. It's true.
Who are you talking about, though? Do you tell him? Like, we go to sleep?
God, what is it? I can't remember his actual name. The octagonal table, whatever.
Kirador?
Yeah, that guy.
That douchebag? Okay. Fiery douche.
You hereby vow to kill Kirador the Fallen?
Yes. He will die. As well as everyone on the octagonal table. Every single one of them. Death is coming for them.
Hey, you should team up with Smirk, just saying. Okay, so you tell me that about the war and stuff. But if you truly cannot die and time is but a nuisance to you, what does a single fight, single war mean? What matters if you win or lose? There's always going to be another one.
Then I suppose we'll be at every war, aiding in what way we can.
Is that what awaits us?
Endless war? Maybe. It depends on what happens. Good halfling, we could very well perish here. And what then? I don't know. But we will find out. I don't have all the answers. I don't claim to.
Cool.
Okay. Have you prepared your spells already, Quentin?
Oh. Let me see. Magic weapon. Bless and cure light wounds.
Okay. So, it's a little while later. We kind of skip ahead to the future, back to when you're coming to the docks. And there are animal pens around, like I said, with many more of those strange creatures inside the pens. But no people. There's nobody at the gate, like, guarding it. There's nobody milling around the dock. There's nobody. Until you hear a voice. You hear a voice ask, "Who is there?" And steps on the planks of the docks, as a sort of shadowy figure. You know, it's the haze of smoke mostly that keeps them obscured. But they step to the edge of the dock as you're approaching it. Yeah, he says, "Oh, who is coming?"
I was about to say the future king of death, but that's not a wise choice.
Well, James, everybody looks at you, like, waiting for you to answer.
James Blackwater.
And you hear a
No
cough,
titles.
and person, like, raises something up to their face as they come walking down the steps of the dock closer. There are a lot of torches around, in your crew. Skeletons with torches. And eventually he moves into the light, and you see he's wearing he's got a beard, right? But it's really angular, like well kept. It's sort of like drifting in the wind as it blows. But it's all a black beard, and there's like a single streak of gray running through it. He's got a red turban around his head, and is holding up a damp cloth to his face, trying to like protect him against the smoke. Yeah, and his clothes are kind of bright, right? There's kind of a red theme running through them, which is not something you see a lot in the Deathlands. People dressed all brightly clothed, especially out here in the wastes. We got like a vest, red, and some fine pants, and he says, "This cannot be true." He says, "Come closer."
I'm afraid it is. Yeah, I'll go closer. No problem. I'll have my dudes part way. Right, they're probably in front of me. I'll move towards them.
James comes marching through, head and shoulders above all these skeletons with torches. And yeah, you see his eyes go wide when he sees you, James. He says, "It is the Death Knight himself."
And you are?
He says, "My name is Vadim. I am watching the docks. You should not have come this way, James Blackwater."
And why is that?
He just kind of gestures around like the smoke and everything. And he says, "There is something coming."
Please, elaborate.
He shakes his head. He's like, "I don't know what it is, but this is not a good sign."
I'm sure whatever it is, we will be ready. However, could you direct us to... What was the name of the cave? Did they name the cave? I can't remember if they named the cave.
It has no name.
Can you direct us to the cave that has no name?
It's forbidden, if that helps.
The forbidden cave that has no name. For no one has named it.
Oh. He says, You're headed to the cave. Well, I've never been there. It is... Well, I've been there once. But I did not stay long. It is not allowed that you go to the cave.
I am aware.
Oh. This is, the land, it moves. Nothing is ever in the same place twice. Is it true, what they say? Have you come...
What have you heard?
Have you come to kill the king?
I'm afraid so.
Does everyone know?
He said there were people fleeing. They say that the temple has been desecrated. That the river is poisoned.
I know not of a river being poisoned. But, yes, the temple is our doing.
Yeah, okay.
He means the temple, the spirit poison that
Yeah.
James would know nothing about yet.
Different.
Well, yeah. This guy meant the temple, like in the Lonesome Hill, but
Okay.
James means the temple
Gotcha.
in the thing.
Yeah, that
So-
temple we went through.
Just crossed wires.
Two temples.
Let me think.
Tell me, good sir. There must be a way to navigate these lands. Surely, a secret, a tool.
There is a way to find it, yes. I don't know what to say. You are James Blackwater. You have killed men larger than me, and other creatures even larger than they, with little more than a thought. I don't want to defy you, because I want to live. He says, as much as we are alive. He says, but to betray the king. You must treat me fairly, James Blackwater. I can help you, but I need a trade. Something valuable.
Are you serious?
He says, I am afraid of the King of Death, but James Blackwater is here before me. I may die either way. But if you wish to find the cave, there is a price.
I'll look down the halfling. Have you anything to spare? I don't have anything. I don't have anything at all. I'm gonna do. But
Name your
can't.
price, fool. No surprise you're dead. With deals like this.
Okay. He eyes you over, Quentin. He like spreads his like vest open, and he's got a pair of like daggers in his belt. And he says, I like a good blade. I like your sword, halfling.
Here, take. Like, I give him the handle of the sword. I let go of it. What happens is, the phoenix, if it's not in the hand of a halfling, it turns into an iron dagger, like for a halfling. So it just shrivels in size and glow, and the gold blade is just gone. And it's just a shitty dagger.
He takes it. What is this?
That's a magic sword. Enjoy it.
I knew you agreed too quickly.
How about a crown?
He says, No. I cannot go back on a deal. And he puts it in his belt. A deal is a deal. The way to the cave.
Very good.
Isn't that how you don't die?
Yeah.
He says,
Okay.
the deal is a deal. I can show you the way. I will give you a compass to guide you. But I cannot protect you from what you will find on the way.
assure you, that will not be a problem. Perhaps you wish to join us if you fear the King of Death so much.
He says, no, I will root for you from here and hope you remember Vadim when you are victorious.
Of course.
Yeah, he pulls out a... Yeah. He says, I know what you are looking for. If you seek the power of the King of Death, the tear.
Yes.
I have been to the cave where it is. There is water in the cave, but it is not the water of the river. It is something else. It is pure. They say if you drink it, you may see. You may see strange visions. Things that may guide you. And he reaches into a satchel on his side. He says, I was never brave enough, though. And he holds up a vial. Looks like water.
I take it. My thanks.
He says, the cave, it is to the east. When you are near, when you are out of the valley, you may drink. It should help, perhaps even draw you there.
You're taking a big risk helping us.
He says, don't
I'll
worry.
remember that.
Don't worry. He taps his belt where the dagger is. He says, I have my magic sword to protect me now.
Yeah. Friend, before we depart, for I am a good man, I will tell you of the blade that's now in your possession. For you see, the blade is cursed. Life and death will lose meaning to you, as will time. Food will not taste the same. The warmth of fire will lose its meaning. The warmth of a touch will be nothing. You will become a husk, nothing more than a simple thought. May you enjoy your gift.
Jesus Christ.
Also, you will die 1,000 deaths every night. Goodbye. I just walk away with a big smile.
It's just like, and you hear him mumble something about that. We shall have to trade this to Mistborn when he comes. He shows you the way across, and you come out the other side of the gates.
You really didn't want your sword that makes it so you come back to life?
Hell no.
Okay. Cool.
Before you leave, Quentin, he's like holding the knife. He says, "You are sure this is a magic? This is the real one? You did not switch it?"
What you hold is the authentic firefly, symbol of halfling courage and valor. It does no good for you, for you are not a halfling. But hey, it's a magic sword.
Symbol of courage and valor. It's not so bad. It's okay.
down here.
And all the best ones are dead.
So we're gonna need you both to roll wisdom, and also James is gonna have to roll to lead his crew. Well, you got a 10 plus on that charisma thing. No, I think you're good with the crew.
Hey, they will follow me to the ends of the earth.
Okay, good job. So, yeah, you are wandering the Deathlands. Riding over sticks. Yeah, here we go. So James runs into a wandering soul, potential hireling looking to escape. Well, Quentin, you either spot a danger as it spots you, or you're going to mark 1d6 wither as the Deathland starts to take its toll.
I'll mark weather.
Alright, roll a d6.
Three.
Okay, just put 3 wither on your character sheet somewhere. Who does James find? Well, just because it's hilarious, yeah, there are. As you leave the gates and start heading up the valley, you find huddled away. I think a couple of skeletons saw them, or saw them in the darkness and chased after them, thinking they were enemies or spies. And when they were cornered, they brought them back. It is the 5 halflings, known as the frightened villagers. And, yeah, the skeletons are all, what do you want us to do with them, boss?
They will serve. I offer them the thing I offer everyone who I happen to come upon. I did the same thing to people in the labyrinth. You will swear yourself to me in my service, and I will free you. If you cross me, you will die.
Good deal.
They nod, yeah.
Farewell.
You're just like the worst man.
I'm not that bad, man. I'm trying to do good for the marches. Sacrifices have to be made.
That's what bad people say.
So we didn't do this with Raylan and Sparrow yet, but let's have you both roll to traverse the marches also. Or traverse the wastes. Just plus wisdom.
Boom.
Y'all are blowing up the spot.
Ain't no thing.
So many hirelings.
Easy. I've done it before.
All right. So Raylan, you're marching through the valley. You're kind of headed the opposite direction that James and crew are, through the valley, and all of you are about to come to the same place. I guess Raylan gets to this point first. It's closest to him. You come moving around in a rock outcropping, and you can see that there is a fire crackling away. And there are 2 squat figures gathered around this fire. As you get closer, you kind of recognize them pretty easily. One of them is impossible not to recognize because it's sort of a squat, hairy thing,
Oh.
chiefing away on a pipe.
Yes.
And yeah, Warble is there, and he spots you coming, and he sort of like grumbles something, undecipherable, undecipherable to all except for his companion, Tiny Chocolate Soul.
Oh man, he can speak Warble.
Or he's very polite, which is it's both.
Right. He makes a lot of assumptions.
Yeah, and they both sort of wave at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like I wave back with both hands and I look at the kids. Yeah. Look, we found some of our friends. I'm pointing. They're not the biggest ones though. And like I'll run up to them. It's like I'll like pat Warble.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll look at Tiny Chocolate Soul and so have you like found anyone else, or have you guys just been here like getting high or whatever?
Oh,
They speak over each other. So they both sort of like Warble answers like just naturally, and Tiny Chocolate Soul. So Warble at the same time answers, you know, like it's all Warble speak, so it's like it's like boodle-doo. And at the same time he says that, Tiny Chocolate Soul is like, we were scouting. We've been scouting some.
Okay, have you found anything?
Oh, no, there's something coming from that way. Several things.
Well, that could be anything.
You're right.
Cool. You know what the smoke is? It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I brought children.
He has tiny chocolate lungs.
Oh man, his poor little lungs. But yeah, I bring the kids forward. And all right. Yeah, I guess. Well, we're heading for the there's a hill with like a city in it. We're gonna go there. You know, there might be people there. Dead people seem to go there. So, and I guess we're all dead.
And that's when we hear like a horn, I guess. I don't know how skeletons blow horns, but they do. So get over it.
Right. Just ask Jazzy Bones.
yeah.
Or maybe it's Soot. Soot still has like rotted flesh, so he can kind of.
Oh, gross! Oh, I hate that though.
It gets caught. That's why you have spit valves. So there's a horn being blown, and all eyes whip up to the army of skeletons, which is spooky. But you guys do a lot of army of skeletons anyway, right? By proxy. So you're like, oh, it's an army of skeletons. But there's a double. But you're also in the Deathlands, so it's like, what kind of army would it be? But yeah, quickly you notice the banners being carried also. A couple of skeletons have made up a couple of banners that show the three-eyed beast as the company of James Blackwater approaches.
Yeah, I wave for them.
Yeah, and James Skeletons, one of them comes over and says, it's a bunch of our friends. You want us to kill them?
Which friends?
Well, that depends. No, not these ones.
Well, you guys keep marching up, and you see, there's Raylan and Tiny Chocolate Fun and Warble and the Arcto, Oreo, Tin, and Raylan. Yeah, they're all
It's
there.
good to see you all.
Just yeah. So did you do this? I point at the sky.
No, I look up. Wasn't me.
Breathing right into your mic. My man.
Yeah, it sounds like an explosion from a basket.
It does. It's like a MIDI explosion from fucking 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just okay. Well. I might have had problems. I don't know where anyone else is. Have you seen Sparrow at all?
Afraid not. I assume she was with you.
Oh no. No. I don't think she likes me very much.
I have no idea why that would be true.
Anyway, I found your kids.
Ah, yes, the children. Yes,
I don't think they like you very much.
they don't.
See,
Oh, I want to look at the kids.
yeah, you look back there, and there's Tin and Acto and Oreo. Acto and Oreo are sort of like standing back, sort of like standing there, just sort of hands in their pockets, huddled together. And Tin is there. They're like at the back of the group. They're just looking at you, and Tin is kind of looking at you sort of blankly. And just sort of blinks and looks away, right? When you look over.
I want to walk over to them. I thank you, Raylan, for bringing them.
Oh, that's fine.
Say.
Next time, maybe you should tell me that they can control like gravity and stuff.
They do have peculiar powers, yes. They're special children.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll walk over with them. These are my kids now, so.
Their
Daddy
adoption
issues,
is equally legitimate to James.
It's fine. They can leave if we get out of here.
And Tin is we're looking for Sparrow. We need to find Sparrow
Why is that?
because she got us here.
She did, yes. You want to leave?
Yeah.
Have you chosen another path?
I don't know.
You're
Maybe.
welcome to. That is what you wish.
You say drawing your sword.
We just want to find Sparrow first. We don't have time for this.
We have all the time in the world. We're dead.
Yeah, we still have a job to do. And I mean, it's not like we can leave exactly. Not yet.
And what do the other children think? Look at the other two.
I mean, these kids are fried. They don't look at you at all. They're just, and they look rough. They look like they've been traveling over land with Raylan the butcher.
Oh, okay. I saved them. Just saying.
You're right. The fact that they're alive says something about
Yeah.
that.
Well, they're not, but
Their fate's worse than death.
Yeah, but they're looking rough. Covered in ash, and their hair is sort of stringy, and they don't look at you at all. I think Tin steps over. He says, "They're doing okay. They'll be fine. I'm looking out for them."
Sure you are, as you were before. You fled them. Left them there.
He says, "I'm better
Shots
now."
fired.
Damn. Yeah, he says. He gets a little angry, right? But yeah, he like clenches a fist. He says, "I'm better now."
Ah,
yeah, you shouldn't make him mad. You should have seen what he did to our horses.
Whoa.
I didn't do-
Blackwater. Before we go into some uncharted territory about horses, need I remind you what we're here for?
ah, yes. Well, if you wish to go gallivanting off trying to find Sparrow, you may. You're welcome to. However, need I remind you? Wait, do I know this? I put it together. I don't know if she does. So, like, Jen, their father was the dude in the house that y'all killed, right? Officially.
Ooh.
You muted Jen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, we figured out that the man that Octo called father was that guy. Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Your father is down here with us. And I think the children wanted to have a word with him. Point. So you should stay here with us, if you wish to find him.
Man, that's some dirty shit, James Blackwater.
Yeah, he's a bad
Wow.
You're a
He's like the
bad
worst dude.
man. Just straight leverage on them kids. Get that XP.
dude.
All right, roll parlay.
And I want to look at what's specifically past 10. Fuck him. Just a kid. There's this bitch. I can't
He's a
remember her name.
teenager. Fuck.
Not
Acto.
Ario. Not Ario. Ario's a sweet guy.
Yeah, Acto.
Acto.
The blind one, you can't-
No, it's Octo because I always thought it meant 8.
I'm
I thought it was O.
staring at her.
Oh,
Right.
fair.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
and
But-
just because, like, a long time ago, she had called me out. Like, she somehow knew everything about James and, like, what he had gone through and the problems he had and was making fun of him for having, apparently not
punk.
being able to save what's-his-face.
Oh.
Yeah, she has weird psychic powers.
I
She's
know.
weird.
Oh, I know. Hmm.
Can I interfere with that?
Well, they need some proof. They look at their only friend. We use the friend loosely around here a lot. We're gonna do it again right now. Tin looks at you, Raylan, and looks with eyes that are like, "You promised, right?" Wants to know, right?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Man. Sure. So I'll walk over to 10. I'll put, like, hands on his shoulders, and I'll, like, hunch down to get level with him. And, I whisper. I don't care if anyone can hear me. I say, yeah, I promised. And I don't lie. I can't. So we'll do that. But, I mean, there's other things we have to do. And doing it now would be silly. So we'll do it later. I promise. And if you want to find your dad, then I guess we can do that too. I hate my dad. So I don't care. But maybe your dad's cool.
So you'll help me do all that?
Yeah. What else am I gonna do? I'm already dead.
Yeah. He nods his head and looks at James. Okay.
Welcome back to the crew.
He's the worst person.
I'm gonna look at my compass. Flick it open and just out at the sky.
So, yeah, you pull out your compass. I need to ask questions.
Well, his
I don't
compass
know
is a vial of liquid, I think.
Oh, I thought you literally gave. Okay, all right,
Yeah, no.
cool. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I thought you
It has a little.
What
like,
happens if you drink it?
That's what he's supposed to do. That's what the guy said.
Oh, but it might taste
We gotta be-
nasty.
outside the valley.
He did say that.
I think I will tell you that though. Yeah, in fact, I was given a vial of water that is supposed to be from the cave that will lead us. However, I am not aware of what it will do. Should something happen, I'm trusting you, Raylan.
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
Come now. We've been alright thus far.
Yeah, why not? Okay, yeah. Sure. I mean, you were already made of glass, so I don't know what else it's gonna do to you, but just shrug.
You're not made of glass anymore, either.
Yeah, fuck that
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah, I mean that was gone a while ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of weird things, I guess like I need to ask Ken about this. I need to know what he knows. I pull out this book. Like I mean I don't know. These are like Sparrow and James's kids. I don't know if he knows anything about it. Do you know what this is? The Annis book.
Says it's her book.
Oh, well yeah, but like what do you know about it?
Says you read it all and then she talks to you.
How big is this book?
It's sizable. It's a sizable journal. It'll take some time.
Oh man, that sucks. Okay.
There's a move.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Oh, there's a move now?
Oh, it's not a move to tell you how much you've read.
It's whatever. I've dealt with weird books before.
You possibly could in a single sitting probably read through the whole thing.
Cool.
Because it's not
All right.
like a ridiculous 6-foot long book. Like it is just a journal, right? And people can read that much in a short time.
Sure. So, and she talked. Have you talked to her?
Says, yeah.
Who's she? See, I got a problem, and I've had a problem for a while. And I mean, I don't know. Weird book you give me. Weird person that can talk to me. I don't know.
He says her name is... He says she really doesn't have a name. It'll tell you. She doesn't want me to tell you.
I need to know. Okay. Yeah, I need to know. You got me all paranoid, Justin. All right. So, just okay. You mind if I read it?
No, you should read it.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that later. I like put it away. Pocket full of hope. Okay.
Pocket full of hope. Interesting. Okay. So we march on?
Sure. One big happy family.
Yeah. So Sparrow, you don't know why you did it at first, but you kind of did. Maybe it was just instinct, right? But when you saw Raylan and them arrive, well, when you saw the camp, you approached by yourself, right? You had Dick and Gut Drum hang behind a rock outcropping, and you got close. You know, you wanted to hear what everybody was saying before you revealed yourself. So as the army starts moving by, we kind of focus in on an empty spot, like behind a rock somewhere. Just some empty. There's just dirt and stuff there. But once the army has gone past, your spell ends, Sparrow, and you heard everything.
It ends? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, it
Okay.
ends. It ends as like Gut Drum and Dick Bangkok. I think sort of the shock of it and stuff, right?
Okay.
You got a lot of information out of all that. And Dick Bangkok and Gut Drum. Dick Bangkok comes. I didn't think about this. Okay, he'll do it this much. Dick Bangkok comes walking over once everybody's out of sight. He says, "What's going on? Wait, where's the captain?"
He says, where or theirs?
He says, "That's the
Does he-
captain." He
Yeah.
points at everybody.
She nods and says, go to them. Catch up. I'll be behind you. I'll be right behind you.
He says, "Okay," and he goes,
But she says, don't.
"Look, I won't tell him what you did.
I was gonna say, don't tell him I'm with you. But yeah, that.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh,
I'll be right behind you.
yeah. I'll do what
I just
can."
don't want them to stop and look back. I don't want them to stop and come back for me. I'll be right behind you.
It's like, okay, sure. I'll keep my mouth shut for now. I mean, there'll be so much to tell the captain about anyway. What if they ask me? It's the captain.
If they ask, you can tell the truth. I doubt they'll ask.
Okay.
They're not going to look at you and say, "Hey, where's Sparrow?"
Fair.
But if they do, I can tell them.
If they do, you can tell them.
And he goes and he runs off a bit, like off camera. We just hear his feet, and then he's like stops. Like,
No, we don't hear his feet because he's got the legs of the Wraithlands, but
No.
that's okay.
We do now. He hasn't activated them. And then he
Okay.
stops. You hear the gravel grind, and then there's like the footsteps get louder, and he comes back into the frame. He says, "What about Gut Drum? He's
She
still back
nods
there."
at Guthrum to go with him. Yeah, she told both of them to go.
And he's just like, "Yeah,
Go on, catch up with the others.
Captain! It's the captain! You see him?" And he goes running off. And there's a grind.
Yeah, she kind of.
And he,
Yeah, she like jerks with her head for Guthrum to follow.
and he comes running back, and he says, "Do you need?" And he holds out an onion.
I still have the first one you gave me. I'm treasuring it. Thank you, though. She like reaches in her pack, pulls out the first onion he gave her.
Always room for two, is what I say.
Go give that one to Raylan.
You gotta save one for the captain. It's the captain! And he goes running. So what do you do, Sparrow? They go, and Gut Drum goes lumbering off also.
Um. She's just going to follow. Yeah. She's just following. She lets him get a little bit of ways, but not so far that she can't, she can't see him through the fog. And then and I assume it's easy to follow the sound of, you know, several dozen walking skeletons. Um, but she's just following. She's just kind of trudging along behind him. She's not even trying to spy on him at this point. She's just trudging along in the back.
Okay, let's take another break.
Cool. Man,
Sweet.
I love these kids now.
Yeah, they're fun.